because white has this big endgame move here, and it does kind of, these two stones still aren't they're still pretty much dead. Man, I am but compared to this, this is a bit better for white, and that's interesting because white actually played there immediately. So yeah, black would need to invest one more move. Let's see. I wonder which is better endgame wise. This move, playing here gives white this move, but playing here allows this to be white to play here to kind of be sente, and then there can be some bad aji here. So it's hard to make a call. I'd probably play here, but again, oh, black played there. So yeah, later on, not now, but later on, this could be a potentially bad potential move for white that black always needs to keep an eye on. It's kind of easy for black. I mean, white just pretty much let him off the hook. Though I guess it was kind of because white took the time to protect this move, which is, I think, is a bit slow. White getting to make two moves at the top is pretty big, so I don't think this move is good. I'm not so sure about this move. I think it's fine just to go here, because this move is not too big. Black can just play lightly at the top and make a call. So, yeah, because if white goes here, black's gonna get sealed off quite quickly like this, I think. So, I think after this, it's better to go here and not worry so much about this. Just take it as a call. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. If you a good sign that that this didn't turn out for black is just the fact that he had to take time to play a move like J18. So if he had just jumped out simply, then you wouldn't have needed to take the time to play this kind of move. So, and even before you play this move, you should make as much forcing exchanges as possible that white would typically not make if you were guaranteed alive here, like this move, for instance. If white probably would realize that you're alive, so he probably wouldn't play like this. But if he still thought you were dead, you were threatened to die, then you could get this exchange in and then take the time to play here. But if you take the time to play this now, and later on you want to play this move, that white's definitely not going to play here anymore. So the potential exchange that you could have made, if the group wasn't guaranteed life, is no longer there anymore. You know, because white wants you to play J18, so you might as well take as much as you can before you have to play such a move. Hopefully I worded all that right. But yeah. This move seems a bit of an overplay. I think it's better just to either probe here first and see how white responds, or I don't know. This move just doesn't feel right to me. Oh, this is quite a bold move. Yeah, white's already kind of heavy here, so it's kind of difficult to see how white can live here. Though there is some cutting point agi like here and here. And some potential room for ice space here, but not much. So I think this move is also possible, right? Basically white would need to concern about whether to protect here or here. So if white goes here, it's quite clear to see that white's not in good shape. But here is where it looks interesting. Looks complicated. Can't play here. I don't think. Can't. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But this is worth considering at least, I think. Who knows? It requires some reading though. Because this move... Yeah, white can move out pretty easily like this. Yeah, this is good for white. Definitely good for white. This area just... More importantly, these two stones are now all lonely. So this definitely was good for white. And I'm pretty sure that given the original position, like this before and after situation, there is definitely a much better line of play that you should try and find. Like I said, this is kind of a speed review, so I'm not going to try and go over like detailed variations, but I think one thing to one area of the game that you should particularly go over is this fight here. It just seems like a swindle to go from 67 here and then to go like this. You know, there's no way that could be right. So I think that's definitely one area to look over. This move looks like an overplay. I don't think it's right. It makes you heavy, and it puts more pressure on you than it does him. Because white has greater access to the center than you. So if white plays like this, it's kind of scary. This way is also pretty scary too. Yeah, the thing about it is that white's also not that good in not alive here, so it's not too bad for black, I think, but yeah, I don't think I really thought about this move. Why would this move doesn't do anything? This exchange doesn't do anything for you. So you should just leave it. I mean, oh my goodness, my wording is just so failed today. At least this could be a code threat in the future. So it's worth something, but you should leave it in reserve. Because this white group is not alive yet. And this move also, once you make this exchange, this move is no longer available. So I think this is a pretty big mistake. It even looks like you can play here, you know. I think. How can white get out in this position? There's 3 moves to consider, I guess. 1, 2, 3.